myself how to experience this unity. Because as you said right now, the psychedelics, the drugs, I think it's like a very appealing way for the person that wants a quick
fix, a shortcut.
Can to arrive into this unity, but I don't think like it's the right way. How can we do this like in a proper way, gradual, healthy way?
Yeah.
How can, it's a very mystic question, but how can you experience this unity?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that there are generally speaking three components of this, which is something which I think is important to hold in picture. There's the experience, there's the theory, and there's the practice, right? So the experience is that moment of dissolving into the one, of feeling the unity, feeling that bliss and love, which can take many shapes and forms. Mystics never chased, the great mystics never chased experience. They kind of laughed off experience, because experience can become a pursuit of ego, can become a pursuit of narcissism. It can be narcissism. It can just be another form of hedonism, of pleasure. The mystics wanted reality itself, and there's many great mystics who toned down mystical experience, because they wanted the core, which is beyond the experiential.
And how, I don't understand, how can they access the core if they don't experience it?
Well,
like only in the theory, do you
No.
mean?
Because the core goes beyond experience, because experience is predicated on a separation, that there is an experiencer and there's that which is being experienced.
Yeah.
This is the point that Plotinus makes, that even when there's experience to be spoken of, he speaks of the non-experience. There's the Alter Rebbe Shner Zaman of Liadi says that I don't want your Gan Eden, I don't want your mystical experiences, I want you, I want to be in deep relationship with you alone, he says. There's a great Sufi mystic, I believe it was Atar, who there's a series of temptations that he's presented with, and they begin with very basic, and then they get more and more spiritual, and he's tempted with an experience of God. He says, I don't want an experience of God, I don't want an experience of unity, I just want Allah alone. I want you alone. And that sense of I think in today's day and age, people are chasing the mystical experience. Everyone wants a fun experience, something they can share on Instagram. They want to have a unique experience. And the mystics actually say, don't be chasing experience. You're making a mistake. Be chasing the way of being that's filled with kindness and compassion and love, and look for an understanding, a wisdom of how to live your life in accordance with that principle. The experience will come or won't come. That's less important.
Wow. So you have to, sorry because of the English, but you have like to be this unity. You have to, how do you say, to make it real in the physical world, and then the experience will come. Don't chase like the feeling of the unity.
Correct.
Act as everything is one, and then the experience may will come.
Yeah,
but it's not the objective.
It's not the objective at all. And I have a lot of very sweet, kind friends that have had a lot of mystical experiences. Some with substances, some without, and not all of them have worked to incorporate it, to embody it, to bring it into who they are. And then I have a lot of friends who never had a mystical experience per se, but they're deeply kind and giving, and they live as if these truths are true. And to me, I would prefer to see a world of that second type of people more than the first type of people, because we can become junkies with experience, and I think it's really not so important.
Wow. Yeah, like this is you have the element of the ego that as you said, that why are you seeking this experience, this mystical experience? Do you want it because you want the tikkun olam, the how's in English, the
rectification of the
world, to experience the unity with another, to be more altruistic, or because of you want to write something, post something on Instagram, you want to say to tell everyone how mystic you are, how spiritual advanced you are. At that point, you have like lost the way. I think.
Yeah, I think so. There's a great line from Alan Watts, who was a famous spiritual teacher in the 60s and 70s. He said that when you hear the message, you hang up the phone. You don't stay on the phone the whole time. He said the message is how we can be living this life, how we can be embodying it. The phone is the medium. The medium is the experience. But you don't stay on the phone the entire time, or else you never get a chance to carry out the message. So we have to hear the message, put down the phone, and then begin to practice it.
Nice.